relax, and enjoy another Resin Crafting with Chris Collected. Today, I'm going to make a lot of little things finished up. And so, of course, I do have that big bowl in the back and the dog. However, the dog falls in like 5 minutes. I'm like trying to put some resin together and all the additives and stuff in it, and it falls off the table, and I completely forget about it. So no dog today. The dog will be done in a different one. But I do have about half a dozen things to demold. But first, I do need some resin. So I did 8 ounces of A, I did 8 ounces of B for a total of 16 ounces. And then I'll put it into the high-speed spinner you can see here, and then I'll put it into the bubble removing machine behind it. Each one of these is going to do about 90 seconds automatically, and then I push it about 3 times. But I did go ahead and just skip it so that it would just be the one time. All right. After a few minutes, it's all ready to go. My first color I'm going to do is put mink in. Look at it, it's like a nice burgundy, but it's like burgundy met purple. I'm going to do 2 nice big scoops of that. Next up, this is some silver foil. Actually, recently when I bought the new Let's Resin resin, it actually came with this in a little kit. And so I'm just going to grab a big old chunk of it out. And then over time, I'm going to, keep messing with it, and break it all apart in there. As you can see, it kind of goes everywhere, but that's okay. Once it's in the resin, it's going to stay in there, and it'll stay in that solution really nicely. And then the other 2 levels did have little hearts in it, and so I grabbed some more hearts and then put them in that one. That way, all 3 levels of color do have hearts. And then I saw that, the middle is orange, and so I was like, let me throw a little bit of this orange in there too, so that way it all kind of blends together. 3 distinct layers, but at the same time, they all coordinate. As you can see, I'm going to start here slow, trying to just break this little silver up over and over and over again. But don't worry, it's going to get real fast real soon. But this one does take a minute, and I only did 1 color here, not 2, so everything went into the big dish. For now, I just took the biggest chunk, and I've kind of split them into little pieces and then bash them on the wall. And that way it will break it all up. I probably should have broken it more in my hands beforehand, but I don't think I've actually done this before. So I kind of was just like, we'll see what happens. All right, after it's all stir up, now let's take a good look at it. As you can see, there's still a few chunks in it, and so I will get to those chunks later. When I start pouring them out, I kind of like grab them back and put them back in there. But now it's resin pouring time with Chris Collected. First up, I did definitely want to make sure this bowl is done. I just love it when it starts to creep around the side like that. And then not to have any air popping, I did just let that little last corner handle itself. And then here I am just going to bash that silver foil up over and over and over again. And then a few of the big chunks, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to break that thing up over here on this mold, because I didn't want to destroy the mold either. So I did grab a few of them and just throw them back in, because there was plenty of silver in this thing. That was a huge chunk, but I got it for free. So I was just kind of like, this, you use it up, And the demolding for this actually looks really, really good. And I think it really added something to it to have all that silver in there. Because the other 2 were so light, and it's like nice heavy, and it just shined real nice. It's awesome. Kind of looks like egg drop soup, but it was like red or something. All right, because I did take a little bit out, I do got to top it back up. And I'm desperately trying to get that big chunk not to fall. Oh, never mind. So I will have to take it back out again. But it will get used up, definitely. Let's try that one more time. But don't you see the egg drop soup value? Like, just to me it does. I don't know. Next up, I have a bunch of skulls. And, it's not October yet, but, I just love this mink and this silver. And I was like, this has got to go in a skull. And this is definitely my favorite piece of the day. I did buy a little 3-pack of these little skulls, so expect to see more of them in the future. Next up, if you remember from, probably 2 or 3 months ago, I had started doing this little flower. The inside of it is all like Arctic white. And the demolding for this one is so good. So good. Because it's white with that deep, 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 deep red underneath of it. It looks so freaking good. And as well, this was the same piece from that same thing. It was just a long time ago, and I just had it in the studio, and I was just like, I need to finish these pieces up. And I thought, again, the orange was I was already using orange, and I was like, this is going to blend so good. And it does. Wait for the demolding. It's so freaking good. But you can see the big chunks fell out again. And so, again, I'm going to grab them and try to mash them up a little bit. See if I can't get them a little bit smaller. I was able to get one of them smaller, and the other one I just kind of put back. But I was really worried about scratching the molds up, so I was like, I didn't want to be too aggressive. All right, to finish this triumvirate of half-done projects, I have this one, which was a series of stackables that I will continue to stack throughout the year. And this is the next piece. This is number 3 in the series. And this red mink, again, comes in perfect, blends perfectly with this. It's almost like I planned it, but it didn't. It's art, just having fun. As you can see, there's a little lip in the top, and so I went ahead and grabbed that piece and then get that little air bubble that's stopping it and then push it on in there, and there we go. Now we'll not have that air bubble anymore, and will be really nice and perfect. And why not some more just to top it up? As you can see, I'm getting to the end of my resin today, but that does not mean it's the last piece. I actually do have 2 more pieces. One more piece that actually will be demolded today, and 1 more piece that will start the next collection of half-done projects. So finally for today, I have an Akatsuki Cloud and Luffy's One Punch logo. I bought both of these a while back. I think I've used the Akatsuki Cloud a few times, but I have not used this one before. And I figured, One Punch is kind of back on the air and everything, so I'll do the piece. It's a really cool piece. If anyone doesn't know, it's a straw hat wearing pirate is what this logo is, and it has some skull and crossbones feel to it, but also with a little straw hat. And finally, this one will not be done today, so I'll start the collection anew. But I did want to finish out the last little bits of resin that I had, and I thought it would be cool if the front half of this one was really dark, and then I'll probably do a light half on the back half. And I wanted to be nice and even, so as you can see here, I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to move it around, because that's all the resin I got. And yes, I also just did remember that I had the dog still, and I'm sorry about that. It had fallen on the ground, and whoopsies. So the Akatsuki Cloud and the dog will be the start of a new collection. So make sure to stay tuned, stay subscribed, and you'll see all that lovely stuff now for the demolding of everything that I do have ready today. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that is safer for everybody. Now let's see what's first up. So this is a holographic coaster. Super easy demold. Absolutely love it. I mean, you can see that hologram is all over it, but then I packed it full of stuff. So it's really just stuff on stuff on stuff. Absolutely love it. Like the perfect Gen Z piece, huh? It's just matching all the patterns. Next up, this is probably one of my favorite pieces I've ever done just because of the color combo. And you're gonna love it too. It is white on the front and that deep, deep red on the back. Let's take a closer look at it. Look at that piece. It looks amazing. And I think even if I put a little bit of black wash over top of it, so all the little bits or even like a red wash on it, it would look even better. But I think it looks really good still. And you can see this one, it did level out. And so that's awesome. I'm so happy that it leveled out, but I'm not going to demold it for today. However, this one was a super easy demold. A little bit of overspray there, but that's okay. As you can see, packed full of color and little bits. I like a little star that's like perfectly in the middle there. And it was matte because technically it was made for chocolate. It was not made for resin. This one has some sharp corners on it, so I did go ahead and throw some gloves on real fast. And I recommend if you're doing any kind of demolding that has any kind of sharp bits to it, definitely wear some gloves. This again just looks so pretty. If you don't remember, the top half is rose gold and the bottom half is going to be mink. And together it just makes something that is beautiful. Lovely color, lovely little bits of glitter and all that in there, and just looks so good. Next up, I gotta do the skull. I was worried about this skull at first being a hard demold, but it actually turned out to be really easy. Because it is super high gloss, and so that extra high gloss makes it easier to demold. Now look at that. The silver is all throughout it. Looks so good. And then you can see all that glitter that's already in the mink itself, because it's a Pearl-X color, so it has all that pearl in it to begin with, and so it really shines. With it being high gloss and high pearl and all that silver, I mean, what a perfect piece. Absolutely love it. That's my first of my Halloween pieces, and expect lots more because I do love me some Halloween and some spooky stuff. But of course, the coup de grace of it all, the thing that we've all been waiting for 3 weeks. I mean, I can't believe I took this long for this bowl, but trust me, it was worth it. Look at that thing. Look how shiny it is. Look how perfect it is. I love it. It's my firstborn. No, but seriously, it is a really, really good piece. I love the ridges on it. It's really nice. I love the distinct layering to it. Well, Sail having a through line of being this kind of, in the warm family of oranges. Remember that oranges glow in the dark. That whole middle section is all glow in the dark. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to start the new one with the dog on the ground and the Akatsuki cloud. And so thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Chris Collected. I will be starting a big thing next month of doing 100 days of 100 posting. So make sure to stay tuned to all my small little social media channels. And that way you can see all the cool stuff that I make and all the cool stuff that I do. Thank you so much. See you on next week. Bye, y'all. Then today starts 100 days of posting. Bye.